Maya, good to have you with us in studio tonight. You're staying with the situation in Gaza. Since the ceasefire, Israel has withdrawn to roughly half of the Gaza Strip. That's down from about 80%. But as people start returning north, there are false claims circulating online about their safety. Tell us more.
So after 2 years of war, hundreds of thousands of Palestinians are going up north to Gaza City and other northern areas in the Strip. Some are hoping to find their houses still standing, when others simply want to go through the rubble and maybe find some personal belongings. Now, bearing that in mind, let's take a look at this post on X that has been seen over 3 million times, with one user claiming to quote the Gaza Civil Defense in saying, "We found booby-trapped children's toys and canned food planted by the occupation," meaning Israel, "to cause more casualties." If true, this other post says that the move is just beyond evil and asks users to tag the ICC and the ICJ. And these posts claim their claims say that their claims are based on these photos of a purple Teletubby that appears to have indeed some sort of explosive device inside. But in reality, this toy has not been found in Gaza.
So where then does the toy actually come from, Maya? And was it really booby-trapped, do we know?
Well, if you look at this photo and you run a reverse image search, you can find out where the toy was found. If you look at the video that I found on YouTube, you're going to see some people speaking in Arabic actually dissecting the purple toy, uncovering what looks indeed like an explosive device inside. And at some point, they will hold the doll up to the camera and you will recognize the same purple toy. But at some point in the same clip, you're going to hear a man asking, what does Iran want from Yemeni children? And that is because this video that we found on YouTube has been actually posted in July 2018 and was not filmed in Gaza but in Yemen. And according to another website called Landmine Alert, these kind of techniques sadly have happened before in Yemen. Similar booby-trapped dolls have been found in Yemeni villages as the country is actually has been torn by civil war since 2014.
So no booby-trapped doll then, but what about the allegations about fake cans of food deliberately planted to lure starving children? What have you been able to find out about that?
Well, this other user has posted about what looks like cans of fruits, but once again, if you run a reverse image search, you're going to find out the real story behind those photos. Because these photos can be found in this video that had been posted in January 2024. And our Italian colleagues from the website Open fact-checked these claims about allegedly cans of food. They found out that at some point it's written Fuse Mine. And Fuse Mine means these are not food cans, but containers for fuses. And at one point in the same video, you're going to see this picture with this tiny item, and the same item you can see here in this technical document. This is an actual fuse, so the device used to trigger explosives. And this specific equipment, well, would take at least 63 kilograms to detonate. So simply opening the box would actually do nothing. But I must stress that even if I'm debunking these kind of claims, it doesn't mean that on the ground the situation is safe for citizens. Online, some users are actually claiming that Hamas have been leaving behind these kind of booby-trapped objects, when others point that Israel has been facing similar accusations in the past, notably in Lebanon. We all do remember what happened last year with the pagers, the Hezbollah pagers that exploded last year. And there have been also accusations of Israel planting bombs inside children's toys. This was an investigation by Lebanese newspaper L'Orient Le Jour in 1997. Israel denied those accusations at the time. And nevertheless, in any case, the Palestinian authorities actually asked Gaza residents to be very careful, to pay extreme attention. I quote, "There may be suspicious objects on the ground, like an exploded bomb," and the statement adds, "Do not tamper with them under any conditions."
Maya, thanks so much for all of that. That's Maya yet again with tonight's Truth or Fake.